Hi guys. What do we have today? We have predictions for 7 NBA games for December 18th. So, let's get started. Orlando Magic and Boston Celtics. The Magic have been on a tear and are seeking a season-high 6th straight win. The Celtics have slowed down after dropping 3 of their previous 4 games. This is a rematch of the game from Friday, which the Magic won by 8 points on the road. This is the third match between those two teams this season. This is the third time these two teams have met this season. Both sides have a 1-1 record, and both have won on the road. The Magic are 3-1 ATS in their previous 4 encounters in Boston. Even though the Magic have been playing well lately, they struggle when they are away from home. In their last 13 road games, they have only won 2. The Celtics, in contrast, perform admirably at home, winning 11 of the team's 14 home games. The Celtics will be here without their best man, Jason Tatum. I'm not sure how much the Magic have enhanced their performance and how much of it is attributable to the subpar performances of their opponents. As for the Celtics, a dip for them is entirely expected. How long till they are back to where they were is the question. Play Boston Celtics -9. New York Knicks and Indiana Pacers. The Knicks are aiming to extend their 6-game winning run and are into this contest with a lot of energy. Since losing 7 of their previous 10 games, the Pacers have been in a serious slump. The Knicks continue to shine, especially on the defensive side of the court. They have given up 102 points or fewer to their opponents in 5 of their previous 6 games. Despite their recent winless streak, the Pacers have covered the spread in 17 of their 30 games this season. They play much better basketball at home, where they have won 9 out of 15 games. The Pacers rely more on offense than defense. In the last 4 of their 5 games, they scored at least 115 points. The Knicks have no stars on their squad, and for the team to win, all of their players on the floor must put in tremendous effort. It will be tougher to do here because the Pacers have a very experienced coach, and what's more important, they play very well at home. Even the trend doesn't support the Knicks in Indiana. In the previous 20 games played in Indiana between those two teams, the Pacers have covered the spread 14 times. My opinion is the tendency should continue in this game. Play Indiana Pacers +1. Brooklyn Nets and Detroit Pistons. The Nets are in excellent form right now, having won 9 of their previous 10 games overall, and they'll be going for their 6th straight win today. The Pistons have dropped 8 out of their previous 11 games. The Nets have won 4 of his last 6 road games, averaging 117 points per game, but they covered the spread only in 3 of that 6 games. The Pistons do not play well and frequently lose, even when they do play well. They, on the other hand, have covered the spread in 5 of their last 8 games. Last season, the Nets defeated the Pistons 4 times, winning both of those encounters in Detroit, but in their last 6 meetings in Detroit, the Nets only twice covered the spread. Even though these two teams haven't played each other during the regular season, I'm still expecting a tight contest. I believe the Nets will win again, but I am confident that the Pistons will cover the spread in this one. Play Detroit Pistons +9. Golden State Warriors and Toronto Raptors. The Warriors are in a rut as they have dropped 5 of their previous 6 games and are looking to end a 3-game losing streak. The Raptors are in a big rut right now, having dropped 7 of their previous 9 games overall, and they'll be looking to snap a 4-game losing streak tonight. The Warriors are currently one of the worst road teams. They won only 2 of their 14 road games this season. They will be without their best player, Steph Curry, in this clash, which could cost them a lot on the offensive end of the court. In the last 5 road games, the Warriors averaged 114.4 points per game, while allowing 122.2. In the last 5 games played at home, the Raptors have won only 2, scoring an average of 119 points per game, while allowing 116 points per game. This is a substantial difference from their season average of 111.5 points per game and 110.8 points allowed. Both teams perform poorly on the defensive end of the court while being quite efficient on the offensive end. In 6 of the Warriors' previous 9 road games versus the Raptors, the total points have gone over. Play Golden State Warriors and Toronto Raptors over 224.5. Chicago Bulls and Minnesota Timberwolves. The Bulls have been in a rut, having lost 6 of their last 8 games, and will be looking to avoid a 4th straight setback tonight. The Timberwolves are in terrible shape. They have lost 3 of their previous 5 games. While the Bulls are fully healthy, the Timberwolves are expected to be without 3 of their top 4 players in this one. Both sides play terrible defense. The Bulls have the league's 7th lowest defensive rating, while the Timberwolves have the league's 6th lowest defensive rating. They split their 14 home games this season and covered the spread only twice in their previous 7 in Minnesota. The Timberwolves, on the other hand, have a strong record versus the Bulls. They have covered the spread in 7 of their previous 8 games against the Bulls in Minnesota. The Bulls' actual performance cannot be explained by claiming they are playing poorly. They play terribly, not just poorly. In their previous 6 road games, they had only 1 victory. The Timberwolves are playing this game at home, despite the injured players and the poor play. I'm not thrilled to support the Timberwolves in this game, but to support the Bulls would be a worse choice. Play Minnesota Timberwolves plus 2.5. Charlotte Hornets and Denver Nuggets. The Hornets, who have dropped 11 of their previous 14 games overall, are in awful shape right now and are trying to avoid losing their 8th game in a row. The Nuggets are not playing as well as they have lately. 4 of their last 7 games have ended in losses. Out of 14 road games, the Hornets won only 3 of them, and they lost straight 5 road games. They haven't been able to do much of anything recently, and even having certain players back hasn't made them play better. The Nuggets are playing good ball right now, and that especially applies to the games at the Ball Arena in Denver. In the last 5 games against the Hornets, played in Denver, the Nuggets won and covered the spread in 4 of them. The Hornets allowed 121.9 points per 100 possessions and scored 110.1 in their final 7 games, ranking lowest in defensive efficiency. The Nuggets scored 116.6 points per 100 possessions over the same time span while giving up 119 points. Despite the Nuggets' strong play, I believe this game will be tougher for them than most expect. Play Charlotte Hornets plus 9. Washington Wizards and Los Angeles Lakers. The Wizards are on a back-to-back without travel involved. They have been in a terrible funk. They've dropped 12 of their last 13 games overall. Here, they'll be looking to snap a 9-game losing streak. With 2 victories in their previous 3 games, the Lakers appear to have recovered from their 3-game losing streak. The Lakers will very certainly be without Anthony Davis, but Bradley Beal will almost definitely play for the Wizards today. The Wizards played well until the 4th quarter of yesterday's game against the Clippers. I am certain they will be able to repeat their performance against the Lakers in this game. This appears to be much more likely, considering that the Lakers will be without Anthony Davis, and they will not be in the same squad without him. If Beal is in the lineup tonight and Porzingis plays like he did yesterday, I believe the Wizards can win here. Play Washington Wizards plus 6. Guys, that would be all. See you tomorrow.